Hello everybody! Welcome to another Monday the 1st of June 2020 with me, Doc Eon, here to ramble about miniatures. And what you're looking at is some Reaper Bones from the Dreadmere expansion to the Bones 4 Kickstarter. We have three guys who I think are supposed to be some sort of city guards. They're kind of menacing looking for city guards with their skull motifs, but you know, maybe that's what it takes. And then we have some vehicles. We have the little rafts of logs. We have the boats with the oars separate. And we have the cart where I have the barrel and the box here painted separately. Could have glued them down. Chose not to. What you can do? So these don't stand up very well because I decided not these oval bases were good enough. I didn't need to put them on perfectly round bases, and the price for that is they can tip over forward and backwards relatively easily. And not sure how it's coming across on camera. I tried to paint these various wooden objects slightly different colors of brown. I mean, it's got to be brown or some grayish brown. Or maybe sometimes some reddish or yellowish brown. Because that's what you got if you got wood, especially at least old, aged wood. It's been cut up and used for stuff. But I don't know. We'll see how it comes across on camera. Now, two things to note about this week. First, I've been... this is all I got done. These 6 minis is the only stuff that was completely finished this week. I've been busy with a lot of stuff at work, and also I had a brief, micro burnout on painting. I get these. I haven't talked much about this because when people talk about getting burnt out on painting, it means that like they leave the hobby for years, or at least months or so. But for me, it's more the case that I need to take a day or two off once in a while. If I painted very intensely for a week, then I feel unmotivated for a couple of days. That's what burnout means. It's a lack of motivation. But then I get back into it. However, I had one of those for like half of this past week, combined with the fact that I need to finish up a lot of work now that the school year is ending. And yeah, stuff did not get finished. But you will see that I've done a lot of prep work on other miniatures later in this video. And I will get back into it. I have these dips and I can come back from them all the time. The other thing of note about today is that it is in fact exactly the 5-year anniversary of this video series. The first Monday Miniatures Ramble was uploaded and published on YouTube on June 1st, 2015. So, happy anniversary to me. I've kept at this for a long time. Yeah. So, here's hoping for another 5 years, at least. But let's not get maudlin about this. Let's just move on to the works in progress and the upcoming projects, because that's what you want to see. And I still haven't gotten around to finishing these two dudes. As mentioned, I've been lazy or something. But I'll keep working at them. It's not like I need them for anything right this minute. So I've got time. Meanwhile, let's look at some other projects. Well, okay, looky here. This is all the prep stuff. You can see that there's gray primer on everything here. And these, the Arcane Factories figures have a little brown on their bases. Some of them have interesting poses, some of them have kind of weird poses. I'm not sure why her leg is up in the air like that, but that's the only possible way to pose her. Him. It's unclear. Others are just sort of standing there normally, and some are just, let's see if I can pick this one out. It's a good thing this is a very lightweight resin. Maybe this is why they changed the material, because a metal mini, it would be really difficult to make stand up like that. And I've avoided more. This one is quite neat though. Very dynamic pose, and some of them are interesting, like this one, rushing forward. Why she's holding this sword backwards, that's just a movie thing. It doesn't actually work. Nobody does that. And this guy, whose arms are transformed into dragon heads, is kind of interesting. And here's some sort of vampire lady. Well, there's a bunch of stuff here. And then we have the Reaper miniatures, where we got a fish on dry land here. Fish out of water, walking around. Put that on a base. I made very simple bases for the frogs. Nothing too special. These worms had integral bases that I thought were fine as they are. This one has a sort of a base. It could have been improved, but it's good enough. We'll leave it. I've stopped being really anal about basing. Used to be that I wanted everything to be on proper bases for like D&D 5e, but doesn't matter. Yeah, don't think I can get through all of this stuff by next week, but I will make a stab at it and see how far we get. As you can see, the tree hasn't gotten quite as far, but I've done the cleanup work. Basically, I'm just gonna assemble it together and then prime it. And I don't think you've seen all the pieces laid out before. So this is the actual tree, the base, the victim. I decided to go with a female victim, saving the male victim for another project. And the vultures. So, yeah, simple enough. You'll probably see it at least primed by next week. Yeah, I placed another Reaper order, but this one is a bit unusual. Let me unbox it and I'll show you. So most of what I got this time was actually not miniatures like this one. This is the bonus mini I got, Monique Dunoir, who's she's a female armored vampire. She's been around for a long time. But otherwise, I got stuff like skulls, musical instruments, bones, skeleton pieces, an archway, let's see, more heads. For some reason, 2 packs of this was a misclick. I didn't intend to get 2 packs of these heads, same heads, but oh well. Now I got them. And some terrain, the Hangman's Gibbet, which is an interesting little piece, perhaps. Also, they sent in this box, for some reason, because I ordered 6 of these shadow miniatures from Bones. Apparently they come packed this way in their warehouse, maybe, because there's a sticker here that says Shadow times 6. Oh well. Didn't know that. So yeah. This was a collection of stuff. And most of this is stuff that I've acquired, like all the instruments and the bones and the skulls and the heads. This is for future use. It's not that have an immediate need for most of it right now. I just felt like it would, be useful in the future. So what am I going to do with it? I'm going to put most of this away, and of course, underneath is being put away. I think these two, I think I will start prepping because they fit in with the idea of various scenic pieces and terrain pieces that I've been painting recently. And especially, I'm thinking, you know how the tree has an extra victim? What if I can use that for this? If I can combine, have that victim hanging inside this archway, that might be, different set piece kind of thing. I'm not sure. This is just a theory. I haven't even tried it yet, so we'll see. So I'm going to start those two, and I'm going to start the shadows. Is that going to be enough? Well, yeah, probably, because I have a lot of unfinished projects. But I wanted to show you what's next anyway. You've seen this before. This was the Kickstarter for Midland Miniatures for the female group of bandits. Here's the little postcard with the thank you note and some artwork they send with. And you'll remember that I actually got the previous pack of male bandits as an add-on, and I painted those first. But I think it's time I got around to these ladies as well. Now, they don't have masks like the dudes did for some reason. Only one has a bandana covering her hair. This one. The rest are all loose flowing hair, I suppose, because the sculptors want you to see that they're women. you couldn't tell otherwise. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get around to them by next week, but they are the thing that I'm placing next in the queue because I do want to get around to these soon. Yeah. So that's enough projects for now, I think. And that's enough of a video for now. So thank you for watching. Click like if you got it this far. Subscribe. Share the video. Comment. And, just be back next week. Same date, same day of week, same channel, and same document. For now, I'm signing off.